was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, bet. Like, so yeah, like,
Here we go.
you know what it is.
So
You
let
know
us
what
know
it
when you're
is.
ready. Ready, Mike.
Mike's making money right now. Mike's making money.
He's making more
Hey,
money.
hey, I'll tell you what, you can say a lot of things about Mike, but he practices what he preaches. So he's making money. He's making more money right
Making
now.
more money.
So he's on a call. He'll join us shortly. It's Friday, Joe.
Yeah, Friday.
Halloween.
And you know what? It's Halloween, and you know what? The Spurs are 5-0 for the first time.
5-0, man. History. First time in history. We're definitely gonna deep
Five and
dive
zero.
into that. We're gonna deep dive into that. What's up, Tony Ronaldo? What's up, Sam Salinas, Sean Quintero in the chat already. Good to see the locals often and early. Um, Yeah, man, 5-0, man, historic, man. We got to give some love to Mitch Johnson and his staff, man. Like that.
Yeah.
I know. Wemby and the players are the highlight, but we definitely got to give some love to Mitch. Stephanie's in the chat. What's up, girl? Good to see you back. Chris Gonzalez is in the chat. It's Halloween. Black Bucket. What's up? Go vote.
You
Yep.
can
Facts.
take a shot
Facts.
of your
Facts.
team's 5-0.
Yeah. Take a shot if your team's 5-0. Don't talk to me this morning if your team ain't 5-0. I don't want to hear you. Garrett, my man from the
Garrett,
Netherlands. What's
what's
up?
up?
Good to see you, big dog. I'm curious what time it is over there.
Yeah. Hope all is well with you, Garrett. I know he's been sick and he's been coming off of some
Prayers,
medical
prayers,
issues and everything, dude. So hopefully he's
prayers.
gotten all that
Yeah,
taken care of, man.
yeah. Prayers to you, Garrett. What's up, JHNSB? Um, Jonathan Bettis in the chat. What's up? It's Friday, man. We're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a good show. Like I said, Mike's finishing up some stuff. He'll be on here shortly. He's
Yeah.
making more money. He's
I need
making
a
more
date
money.
tonight, man. I'm going to be going to the
Yeah,
Sean Quintero's Halloween party.
nice. Mike's ready, Joe. He's ready to jump on. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Halloween.
Oh, where the dreams don't fade from the river walk nights to the Alamo shade. We rise together through the highs and the lows. Area 210. Oh, it's the life that we chose.
Rising together on a Halloween edition of the Area 210 podcast. My name is Mike Jimenez, joined by Spernandez there in the middle. Joe Garcia holding down the fort in the studio. The Spurs are 5-0. It's a historic day for the Spurs because it's the first time in Spurs history they've started a season 5-0. Despite the fact that we won titles in 99, 03, 05, 07, and 2014, the Spurs are undefeated at 5-0 for the first time ever, beating the Heat last night. It was a close game. Spurs looked like they were giving it away. Came back to win. Last day of early voting as well. Halloween edition in effect. Fernandez, how you doing today, my man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Day 31 of the government shutdown. We still holding it down. Halloween, Spurs are 5-0. Life is good, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. We're
Very,
gonna have a giveaway. We're gonna have a card giveaway today that I'll get into a little bit later, Mike.
very nice. I heard about that. And Joe, are we going to sign that form yet, Joe? Are we going to sign that Wemby
Yeah,
form?
no.
I
No.
mean,
20 games,
Wemby,
bro.
Joe,
20
come on,
games.
Joe. Come on,
Joe,
Joe.
20 games,
Joe,
bro.
what's up? What's up, Albert Lopez? Come on, Joe. Come on.
What did I say? If Wemby scores 50 piece before the
Oh,
20
come
games, I'll
on.
sign the form. Hey, if
Come
Austin Reeves
on.
can do it, Austin Reeves can do it.
Come on,
Laurie
bro.
Markkinen can do it. Why not Wemby,
I,
bro?
I give Joe credit for sticking to his guns,
But
but
you know what?
man, this is
he's
I
this
like,
gotta
is a
give
hill.
Wemby credit.
This
I'll
is
give
a hill
Wemby
you don't want
credit.
to die on, man. You don't,
I gave
you
Joe,
know.
Wemby credit for yesterday. I said, Mira Wemby. I gave him a little golf clap. Mira Wemby.
Joe giving the Gino Ortiz Jones vibes right there with that hill that he's dying on right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny
Hmm.
how Wemby had, out of the 5 games, might have been the worst game he's had all year.
Yeah, facts.
Despite the fact that it was the worst game he had all year. Let's see what his stat line was. 27 points, 19 rebounds, or 18 rebounds rather, 6 assists, 5 blocks. That was a bad game for Victor
Yep,
Wembanyama yesterday.
yep. Bad.
He's turned into that
Yeah,
guy.
when
He's
your
Nikola
game
Jokic
when
level.
yeah when your bad game is that stat line, come on, dog.
I was
Come
saying
on,
I was
bro.
all with Wemby yesterday with Mike Mitchell. No, I've even said, what haven't I said about Wemby? Like, what haven't I said about Wemby? I even told Mike Mitchell, I said, I'm going to give it 20 games. I ain't
Mhm.
scared. I don't go and hide like Mike does when we get pledge on him. Mike's afraid of snakes, bro.
Oh, dude,
Let's keep him in check.
you are literally hiding right now, Joe. You're deflecting.
No,
You are deflecting as opposed to
no.
sticking to your guns. It's interesting watching the Spurs team play and the development and the growth of this team. It all starts at the top. It starts with Wemby, and Wemby's ascending to a top 3 player in the NBA. You see all the other players feed off of that and get into their roles. Vassell had a good game yesterday. Keldon Johnson. Yesterday's game, Dylan Harper, great first half, but Stephon Castle in the second half turned it up. What do you have? Like 4 steals in that game. He had
4
over
steals.
20 points.
Yeah.
Over 20 points.
Yeah.
Running the offense very, very well. He seemed a lot more comfortable running the offense yesterday. Harrison Barnes stopping the bleeding in the fourth quarter by knocking down some big shots. Again, he's had an off year this year, but for some reason, when it's crunch time and the Spurs are
Yeah.
bleeding the lead,
Yeah.
he has said this. His job is to stop the bleeding, and he's doing
Yeah.
that part.
No, that's true, Mike. That's the thing, man. And one thing, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Oh, no
one thing
worries.
about Stephon Castle's, like, his steals aren't just like steals. What they are is he's playing the passing lane like a DB. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So it's one thing to like pick somebody's pocket, and that's impressive. Don't get me wrong, but what happens is when you get that steal, that defend that the well now that the guy that used to have the ball that now is the defender, he's like all up in your face, right? So you know what I
Right.
mean. You pick the pocket, you're kind of right there. What he's doing is he's playing the passing lane like a DB in football, and kind of like deflecting and then basically passing the ball to himself,
Right.
and then getting an open lane to the basket, right? Which I'm telling that's impressive, man, for a young kid to do that. So that is awesome to have in his arsenal. Same Barnes, you're right, man. Barnes can not do anything the whole game, but when it comes to
Yeah.
clutch time, when it comes to time to stop that bleeding, like you said, you know what I call it? I said, "Welcome to the unction." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The
Yeah.
the unk the unk is ready, and he's joining. He's inviting you to the unction. So,
Yeah.
man, and we got to give love to Mitch too. I know we'll talk about it later, but Mitch and
Yeah.
and his staff, man.
Mira
Okay,
Wemby.
first of all, that pose right there
Mira
after the
Wemby.
hard foul, right? Putting the game away at the free throw line,
Hmm.
hard foul, and Wemby's reaction was to scream at the person who fouled him
Yep.
and scream with excitement. This is a player who has grown the F up. That's exactly what I
Hmm.
texted yesterday. He has
Hmm.
grown the F up. He is now absorbing contact. He's taking the contact, whereas before he shied away from it. Now he's looking for the contact. He's welcoming the contact.
Hmm.
And on the hard foul, as opposed to just crying about it or crying for the official, trying to get a flagrant foul called, whatever the case may be, he just amps up the crowd. And after he did this, what did he do? He got up and, like a rock star, like a professional wrestler, asked the crowd, like, "Are you not
Hmm.
entertained?"
Yeah.
Asked the crowd to jump up. He is the maestro of it all, and it's amazing to see what he's doing. Joe dying on that hill that he's not generational. I'm sorry, but everyone else in the world sees this.
I
Hmm.
said Mira Wemby.
He's a top 3 player in the NBA right now. And I would say if there was a draft right now where if every single player was a free agent, guess who every single GM would pick number 1 overall? They would pick Wemby. And that's how you
Hmm.
know he's generational. They wouldn't pick Giannis. They wouldn't pick Jokic. They wouldn't pick Austin Reeves. They would pick Victor Wembanyama every time, unanimously. And it's fun to watch because it's getting infectious. Devin Vassell being told after the game, talking to reporters saying, "I have the green light." Mitch gets pissed if I don't shoot the ball.
Yeah.
I have the green light. That's so much fun to watch, man.
Look at
And
the
Yeah.
numbers, Matt, Mike, and Rick. Look at what they're doing here.
Hmm.
They're
Hmm.
putting up with Wemby had put up, Castle, Vassell,
Hmm.
Spurs
Yeah.
starting 5-0 for the first time. You know what? I'm gonna call it out. The Spurs have started 5-0 ever since a certain relationship has ended.
that is true.
You know?
You know
we
what? That is true, and it's been talked about and it's been studied. Real quick, our girl Anna's in the chat talking about Devin. Good to see you. That's all facts. Like, listen. Let me preface this by saying this because I know, there's a lot of Steph fans in this chat, and that's okay because we were really intertwined with a lot of people within Spurs Twitter, within
Yeah.
this at the Spurs
With the
games,
bounce he throw
within
after
this
the
with the
game,
when we bounce within this podcast. I get it that people love Steph. I joke and I laugh and joke. I do care about Steph. Okay, I wish her the best. I really do. Okay, what went on between us was our
Mike, oh my. We
Man,
lost
you cut him
everybody.
off.
You lost me.
You
You
I was
cut
cut,
me
like,
you
off.
cut
what
him off.
happened,
You
dude?
cut me off.
You got the hook. You got the
Hey,
hook.
Joe said, all right, we done
We're
with
doing
this. We
we're
done
doing
with this.
Spurs talk,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Steph
we're doing,
talk. You got
I
the
know. I'm
hook.
sorry. I know. Let me,
Man,
real quick.
what happened?
I don't know because I want to make it clear, man, that I do got love for Steph. I care about her. She's a great person. But just the relationship, it was time for it to end. Like that's just the
No,
fact. Like
hater,
it is what it
hater,
is. It is.
hater, dude, hater,
No,
dude.
no,
Because
no,
the Spurs are
no,
five
no.
and zero. The
Well,
Spurs
yeah,
are five and zero.
yeah.
I don't want
Right,
any.
right,
I don't
right.
want any
No,
phone
no, no,
calls. I don't want any text
no.
messages,
Oh,
emails.
no. There's not.
Five and
There's
zero.
not.
Respect the
You
streak.
yes, you're
Respect
right.
the streak.
No. You're right. There's no calls. There's no text. There's no nothing. But I'm just saying, like, again, I do care about her, and I wish her the best. I wish her the best going forward. Having said that, it's a fact. Ever since the bounce has been retired, ever since that relationship has ended, not only have the Spurs been undefeated 5-0, they're undefeated on the preseason.
9 and
So
0, or not even nine.
bro,
It's not with
10
more.
0, right? They had,
10 and
yeah,
0.
10
yeah,
and 0.
yeah.
So
Hey, listen, hey, maybe I wasn't the problem after all. I don't know.
it's all about superstitions. It's all about superstition, man. The Spurs were 3
We're
and
all
0
about superstitions.
with
Yeah.
me watching the game downstairs last night. The Spurs were falling behind. When I moved upstairs, I was like, do I have to make my way back downstairs to watch
Yeah.
from this TV? But it's funny watching this team grow because it's the evolution and I see people. I was on Matt Lerma's. I was listening early this morning
Oh
to
man,
his post game Twitter space, and people are still giving crap to Mitch Johnson. I'm sorry, what are we giving crap
Oh,
to Mitch Johnson about?
why?
Exactly. Mitch
yeah, yeah.
Johnson is
That's
being brilliant out there.
I usually get on Matt Spaces. I didn't get on yesterday, so I'm glad I didn't though because that would have kind of upset me. I don't understand why people are giving Mitch Johnson crap. If anything, I don't think he's getting enough love.
Yeah,
I mean, again, of course, and Mitch, just like Bob would say, hey, I want the players to get the shine, which is great. But you got to give Mitch. Props and his staff. I mean, come on. What are we talking about here, man? A young coach, first time head coach. Yes, he coached last year, but that was a tough situation. This is his team, his staff, his full off season. I don't know why people are giving Mitch Johnson crap. Like I really don't. I mean, listen, there was jokes going around about Jordan McLaughlin minutes in the beginning. Like I even tweeted it. I was like, man,
like,
what
who's this
dirt does
dude?
what? I was like, what dirt does Jordan have on Mitch for him to be playing?
Yeah,
Let me tell you something. Jordan McLaughlin, for all listen, my son and I met him in LA, and my son is like pushing 6 foot. Jordan ain't even 6 foot, dog. Like I'm telling you right now, we were really close to him. I don't even think that dude is 6 foot. So for all his 5'11" self, he is doing the right things. He's making the right passes. You know what I mean? He's calming the team down when need be, hitting threes at some point. I
Yeah,
mean,
last night,
bro,
11,
I mean, you could, yeah,
11 minutes played. He had 6
yeah,
points, 2
yeah. Well,
rebounds, 2 assists.
and David Atwater saying Jordan's playing because Fox is out. Well, no shit. Like I know that, like obviously, but I'm just saying,
I think
for the minutes that you are gonna get with Fox being out, Mitch doesn't have to go to Jordan. He can stay with Castle and Harper and all those guys. But he realized that Jordan is a pure point guard, which is a
I
lost
see
art.
why they have
You know,
Jordan out there because he can knock down a three.
Mhm.
And right now we don't even have Lindy Waters the
Mhm.
third out there because he's
Facts.
coming
I
off
think
of command
Lindy
from
would
his
be,
eye
yeah,
surgery.
Lindy would be getting burned if it wasn't
See,
for yeah.
see, here's the thing, though. They say sometimes less is more.
Mhm.
Why are we all under the impression that the Spurs are going to get better when De'Aaron Fox gets there? Why are we under the impression that we're going to get better when Sohan gets there, or
Well,
when
because
Olenek gets there?
Darren Fox is an all-star, and I
He's a
mean,
point guard,
Mike,
bro.
like that's a silly question.
You're gonna
I mean,
stand on that hill, Mike?
No, no,
no. I
no,
get,
no.
I understand what you're saying. Because it's kind of like don't mess with it because it's rolling. But I'm telling you, man, those lulls where the Spurs are blowing leads, which they did yesterday against Miami, right? They blew like a 16-point lead. They've done it in all the other games. You can't keep doing that and expect to win.
The
So.
the chemistry and the roles are going to change when De'Aaron Fox is
Sure.
in, because he's going to
Sure.
command
Yeah.
32 minutes.
Right.
Those 32
And it
minutes
could be better.
those 32 minutes are going to come from somebody, which means
Yeah.
that the
It's gonna come from a
dynamic
collective. Yeah.
dynamic is going to change, man. There's going to
Yeah.
be
Sure.
fewer
But
minutes
I
going
mean,
around, to certain players. Dylan
Greg
Harper's
has
going to
an
play fewer minutes.
excellent,
Stephon Castle's going to play.
yeah.
excellent comment.
Yeah. Greg's comment is excellent. He's an all-star and he's a closer.
That doesn't
And
mean anything.
and he can
That
calm
doesn't mean
down.
What do you
anything.
mean?
Wait,
What I
being
mean,
an all-star and a closer
mean-
doesn't mean anything?
What I mean by that is sometimes you need a cohesive team, not a collection of all-stars.
I know,
That's
but
thing.
what's to say Fox isn't going to be cohesive with these guys? He's out there giving
Man.
away shoes at the Red McComb Center.
Who cares? That does nothing on the court.
Who cares?
Oh,
Yes,
that
it
doesn't
does matter.
bro.
It's his connection with the team. It's his connection and what he does with the community. Like, don't sit here and tell people to vote and all that and say it doesn't matter. Like, all those things matter, Mike.
Mike, you're talking. No,
man.
a shoe drive has nothing to do with what he's going to do on the court. Absolutely nothing.
It has to
He's
do with the
San Antonio
connection to the
Spurs
team.
material,
It has to
man.
do with the connection with the team and the connection.
Yeah.
You're talking about
I'm
the
talking
chemistry.
about on the court chemistry.
On the court and off the court does matter. On the court stuff does matter and off the court
What
stuff.
I'm
Not
saying
always.
is,
Not
what
always.
I'm saying is that having an increase in talent, because it's obvious that De'Aaron Fox is a better talent than Jordan McLaughlin,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Because Jordan McLaughlin is no longer going to play anymore.
Right.
Okay, his minutes gone.
Mhm.
But when you have Luke Cornett come back in,
Mhm.
when you have De'Aaron Fox come back in, and then you have Sohan come in, that's fewer minutes for everybody. That's fewer minutes
Right.
for Vassell, fewer
Right.
minutes for Castle, fewer minutes
Mhm.
for Harper, and things are rolling right now the way that they are because the team, like a Rubik's Cube, all the colors fit together. Okay. What I'm saying is what my fear, I'm not saying that it's going to happen this way, but my fear is that sometimes less is more. Sometimes you already have a winning combination. Look in the past. Is Sohan better than Zach Collins? Yes, right back in the day.
Mhm.
But why is it that when Sohan plays with Wemby, the Spurs have a worse winning percentage playing with Wemby? Even though on paper you look at it and you think to yourself, Sohan's is a good defender. He's younger, he's more athletic, and all things on paper.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is that there's 240 minutes to go around, and Fox is the highest paid player on this team. He's going to command at least 32 minutes. Cornette's going to command 16 minutes. That's 48. And Sohan's going to command, 20? That's 68 minutes. It's going to go away from a team that's rocking and rolling that's 5-0. I have fears about where those 68 minutes are going to come from. Okay, McLaughlin's going to lose his minutes. There's 10. There's 58. Champagne is going to lose 8 minutes. There's 42 left, right? And then at that point, you're taking meat off the bone. You're taking minutes from Harper. You're taking minutes from Castle.
Yeah, Harper's gonna lose some minutes.
And that's the thing about it is I look at it and I go, explain to me how the team gets better retooling after going 5-0 by adding these three other players. Now, I will say getting better is having Luke Cornett there.
Elote.
But we're already getting good. We're already getting good point guard play.
Well,
we're already getting good play from the fourth spot for like where we're Sohan's playing. I'm just saying I have a little bit of an apprehension about it right now.
We got a super chat we got to address coming in from Tony Ornelas.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
And Tony says, Mike is killing my Friday buzz. You know, I get what you're saying, Mike. You're thinking about, you're talking more about the team chemistry. You know, and my rebuttal to this whole thing is the Spurs have players that are still coming back from injury, like Jeremy Sohan, like De'Aaron Fox, you know, Lindy Waters III. You know, these players are going to be instrumental to the roster. Even Olenek, we don't know who's going to sniff a court. You know, this season, I would assume that he probably gets some runs sooner or later, but we don't know what they're going to really look like on this team. And I think when you start bringing even Fox back, for example, insert him into that starting lineup, it's going to take a little bit of time for him to knock off the rust, maybe a couple games. But at the end of the day, he's going to be one of those guys that you want that's going to finish and close the game. You know, I know that the game can get away from the Spurs at times, and that's what you're seeing right now. And they're looking like a good team right now. The Heat was a good test for them, you know, and they beat the team. They beat the Heat. But the problem is, as you start getting further and further into the season, you're going to need players like a Fox. You're going to need players like Lindy Waters a third that can knock down a three. You're going to need your team at full strength so you can compete against the better teams in the West. They might have a little rocky start there when everybody starts coming back. That's to be expected. But at the end of the day, you need those players in that lineup because it's going to bring balance to the team. You're going to have a good offense and a good defense. And the Spurs really hadn't had that in the past. This is a different look team.
The
Real
Spurs
quick.
have a
So,
lot more depth than they've had
Yeah.
in years, right?
Heck,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
so it's interesting because now we're going back into the dilemma of can you have a backcourt of Harper, Castle, and Fox coexist?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Well, yes, you can. But then again, you're taking away minutes from other people, and this team is rocking and rolling as
Yeah.
is
Well,
right now.
right. So real quick, good to see Alejandra in the chat. Myra's in the chat. Baby girl, what's up? Mike, I hear what you're saying, and I think I think it makes more sense when you talk about like Sohan, for instance. Sohan coming in and that kind of stuff. I mean, him coming off the bench, to me, is going to be a good thing. If that's
How
what
many
they
minutes?
decide to do.
How
If
many
that's
minutes
what
do you
they
think he's
decide
going
to
to
do.
get?
15 probably, right? 15 to 18, I guess. But I just can't agree with what you're saying when it comes to Fox. I yeah, they're rolling, but in all the game and most of the games, they blew leads and all that. That's when Fox would like calm the team down, I think, and kind of like be the even keel guy. I just don't see how it's going to be bad to add an all-star like Fox, who's a true point guard who can make the game even easier for Wemby. This is not to say that the point guard play isn't great right now. It's not, of course. Like it's great. They're 5-0. Like they're 5-0. Like these problems that we're having, these are first world problems are great problems to have. And I've seen it. I've seen people like trade Fox. We don't need Fox anymore. Like this and that. Like I think that's preposterous. Like I think that is ridiculous for somebody to say that.
I
You
would trade
know,
Fox in a heartbeat for a star four,
Oh
that's
my,
insane, Mike.
for a
bro.
star
That's
power forward,
crazy.
a
No.
star power forward.
Not Fox. I'd
What?
package Sohan and a couple other players before I do that, to be honest with you. And I love those guys. And again, going back to and I know I
Life
know,
change. The problem is, Fernandez, is that we didn't realize we were going to win the lottery this past offseason.
of course not.
And that made it a lot difficult because I respect that and I apologize for interrupting. I respect the fact that Brian Wright took the second best player on the board,
Mhm. Yeah.
irrespective of the
Yeah. Position
of
and
the
all that.
position.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
"It's Harper,"
Yeah. Yeah.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You're right. I agree. And people were calling for him not to, but many people were like, again, Harper's rolling now, and I hate to be this guy, but we ain't forgot what some of y'all said in the beginning. Like we ain't forgot all that stuff, and like so. I remember when it was like, oh my God, like don't take Harper, this, that, and the third. And now it's like it's a love fest with Harper. Now it's like trade Fox. It's just and people talk and talking heads are what they are. And the flip
Yes.
flop is
Pump the
ridiculous. Like
brakes.
it's gonna be, yeah, it's always gonna be back and forth. And I just think Fox joining this team it's gonna make it even better. It's gonna be a better thing. I get it that they have to figure out to make, the minutes and all that. Yes, they're rolling and they're 5-0. But it's early, and that's another thing. And again, I've been accused of being wear your Fiesta colored
Spurs
glasses or
goggles.
whatever, Spurs goggles. I've been accused of that. I take the same energy though. When haters freak out over one bad game or two bad games or five bad games, I always tell people, like, you gotta wait and relax and let it play out. I'll say the same the other way. Like, I got it that they're 5-0, and I'm glad that they're rolling, and this is awesome. But we also gotta it's a long season. It's a long season, okay? Like, it's a long season. Like, we need to stay healthy. You just gotta keep winning. You gotta keep playing the way Mitch has them playing. I think the addition of Fox and Cornette is gonna be even better for this team. To say adding them and less is more, I mean, I don't agree with that. I understand what
Yeah.
you're saying, Mike. I get what you're saying. And maybe okay, and again, I'm a fortune teller. Maybe they add Fox and Cornette, and things go awry. I don't
Oh,
know. I guess it could happen. I don't think so, but I mean, it
I'm not.
could.
I'm not hoping for that.
Yeah,
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
yes, you are. You want to be like,
I
I told you, I'm right.
No,
yeah,
I'm just saying
mm,
that sometimes the more talented player
yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a better result. Look
I
at
agree.
Argentina beat Team USA with Manu
Mhm.
Ginobili back in 2004 who had
I
the better
agree.
team? Who had the better all-stars? Who had the better point guard?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
Team
yeah.
USA, but who was the better
Right,
team?
right.
And
Chemistry. Yeah.
right now we're seeing chemistry between Castle, Harper, and Wemby that is so beautiful to watch because they're all young. You have a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 19-year-old running up and down the court. These guys, you know, are they're college age,
Mhm.
running up and down the court, and they're doing well, going off to a 5-0 lead. The Spurs are going to be favored against the Phoenix Suns on Sunday night. They've got 2.5 days of rest
Yeah.
basically ahead of them. Then they go
Mhm.
in, and then they play the Lakers on Wednesday. They battle
Both
to
games
go.
that I will be at, by the way. Both
Really?
games that I will be in the
That
house. Yes, I
Phoenix
will.
game too,
I
right?
I am. Yep, I'm leaving for Phoenix tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna spend the day in Phoenix, hang out with my sons. We're boys trip, man. We always do a Phoenix trip, so that's gonna be awesome. I'll be at the game, and then LA is a hop skipping away from me, so I'll be there at both games, Sunday
You
Joe,
and
know,
Wednesday.
I'd
Joe.
like to see Fernandez over at Sacramento, dude, with the Kings and stuff. 'Cause
Mm,
he knows why.
mm,
Reliving
yeah,
history, bro. Reliving
yeah.
history.
Oh yeah,
Joe,
oh yeah.
Joe, the stadium there in Phoenix has gambling kiosks
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. He
They do,
told me
in
they do,
about it.
they
all
do,
around the
they do,
building.
bro. Hey, man, they do, man. Yeah, yeah. It's awesome, man. Phoenix is a cool city. I actually like Phoenix. It's funny, man. They have Rudy's barbecue there. They have Whataburger there. So before I was coming to San Antonio a lot, I would
Yeah,
get my fix going to Phoenix. You know what I mean? I would get my
Yeah.
Whataburger, my Rudy's
nice.
fix. So Phoenix is a cool time. It's a cool city, and it's a good time. And the arena's nice. It's a good place. So I'll recommend anyone going out there. My sons and I have been going. Every year whenever the Phoenix Suns come and play. So I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm
That is
excited, man.
that is
Yeah.
that is also the site of where I met Paige Sporonic back in the day.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah.
you're good friend of the show here. Hey,
Good
we do
friend
Mhm.
of
got
the
some
show.
super chats we got to get to now
Yeah. Let's
too.
get to the super chats.
Here comes the money.
A $2 incoming super chat from Matt Lerma. There you go, Mike.
Mike really going Air Alamo clickbait on us. Okay, I assume I am being disrespected on this take. I have no
Yeah,
idea
yeah,
what
yeah.
Air Alamo is. I mean, I know what it
It's like
is.
one of those like the blogs that from back in the day. I
It's a
don't know if they
sports
still do it
blog.
or
It's
not,
it's
but it's
part
like
of
yeah,
Bleacher
yeah, yeah.
Report.
But it's
You
one
know.
of those like clickbait things, I guess.
No,
That's what Matt was
I'm
saying.
just
But
playing. I know what Air
Yeah.
yeah.
Alamo is. I'm just
Oh, okay,
And
playing.
we've
okay,
got
okay.
another
No,
incoming
no,
super
no,
chat.
no. But it's funny. I'm not trying to be clickbait. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes 1+1 does not equal 2.
Mhm,
Is what
mhm,
I'm saying.
mhm.
Sometimes things on paper
Sure.
don't manifest itself.
Absolutely.
Sometimes a slow ass quarterback who was
Mhm.
a backup in college becomes Tom Brady.
Yeah, just
I'm
like
just
on paper, Houston was supposed to be better than the Spurs. Dallas was supposed to be better than the Spurs on paper. We heard all this stuff before the season started from our own fans. I forgot, man. Like some of our own fans were calling for the Spurs are the third best team in Texas. Like I forgot, dog. We ain't forgot. So I agree. Paper is one thing, and on the court's another. I would agree maybe with the Sohan thing depending on how that fits. But I just don't see it with Fox. I don't see adding Fox as a detriment to this team. An
Mhm.
all-star who can close, who can be a poised, no crap, pure point guard, adding him to an already 5-0 team, I don't see that being a bad thing.
You know, that's
yeah,
like the same thing where people are leaving Arch Manning for dead, and saying he's a bust already.
he
He's no
is.
Yeah.
good. I still believe in you, Archie. I still believe in you. You'll see
Hannah,
what happens, but
Hannah,
don't be coming next year when they're balling and Arch is balling, then you all be
I
like,
like
man, no,
I
stay gone.
like I like
Stay
I
gone.
like Hannah. I like Hanover picks comment. He says MJ has never read 1984. That's funny.
I
Yeah,
just like saying that
Yeah,
stuff about Arch Manning because
yeah,
it pisses
yeah,
everybody off so much because they're like, why
yeah.
don't you do that for Wemby? I said, I'm giving him 20 games. I ain't saying nothing bad about Wemby.
Yeah, Rob says Fernandez in all caps, always highlighting the negative fans. I mean, true, because it's funny because people want to be negative and then they want to act like they never said that stuff. Like you know what I mean? Like just own what you say, dog. Like
Wasn't
that's why
me.
I respect Joe. Own what you say. Like that's all. Like
Yeah.
don't say something and then like later on be like, oh, I never, yay, it's what, Mike? Major League. It reminds me of Major League. Remember the fan that was like,
Oh yeah,
just cursing the
Oh
Indians,
man.
right? They suck, and then he's cursing out Charlie Sheen's character and all
yeah.
that,
It's
and
cousin Eddie
he's
from
going,
the Vacation movie.
exactly right. He's just going in on these guys, right? And then at the very end, I told you they were gonna win. I told you. That's them, dog. That's these these
Uh,
No,
Spurs
no,
fans,
no.
bro.
That guy,
That's them, bro.
that guy right there is that guy that Michael Carlos had on TikTok
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah,
oh
Blockhouse, who ran for mayor, who's like, you can be a Spurs fan and against the arena. The hell you can.
no,
Not in
you
my
yeah,
can't.
world.
You know
Not
yeah.
in
what's
my
funny though?
world.
No,
This is the goofies. This is
not
how
what we live
goofy.
in, bro.
This
Texas
is how
Martinez
goofy
joined the
everybody
chat.
is. Everybody that has pushback because of Proposition A and B, oh, you're putting money in the pockets of millionaires and billionaires and all that. And I've gone on record and I've already said it, man. Y'all are dumb. Anytime you put gas in your car, you're putting money in the pocket of billionaires. You
That's
got
a good
that
point.
nice brand new iPhone. Guess
Yeah,
what? You just funded
yeah.
more billionaires. You go
That's
to
true. That's a good
HEB,
point.
a millionaire.
Yeah,
You got that
yeah.
Starbucks, that Starbucks
Yeah.
in your hand.
Yeah, that's facts.
You
Yeah,
funded.
you buy whatever clothes you buy, Lululemon, Louis Vuitton. Exactly.
Mhm.
Here's the thing. People, and like I said, what's up to Texas Latina? She's in the chat. People, like, that's a very good point, Joe. That's a very good point. People love to point that out about, oh, you're putting money in billionaires. Like you said, you do it all the time, but as long as it's convenient to you, then you're fine with it. You know what I mean? If you're okay with getting your Starbucks every day, or wearing a certain brand, or buying a certain truck, or whatever you like, and people are gonna come in here and be like, oh, I don't do that. I don't buy Louis Vuitton. Okay, whatever you do buy or invest in,
Tommy Bahama,
it's there.
Mike,
Wearing it right now.
Lululemon.
We're in Tommy
Yeah,
Bahama right now. Here's the
I
thing.
love it.
Here's the thing, Joe. I'm excited because we're coming back to San Antonio. Halloween party tonight. Sean Quintero's
Nice.
house. If he
Yeah.
didn't give you the invite, just hook this DM Joe.
Just
He'll give you
show
the
up,
address.
man. Just show up, man.
Just roll up.
Let's all
Roll
crash
up.
Sean Quintero's Halloween party, bro. Just show up, baby. Just show up
Just
with a bottle in hand. That's all.
there you go. Now here's the thing. Chica normally gets off work at 4 to 5. She's a dental hygienist. So I was like, okay, we'll be there by 9. Well, Chica called me right before the show started and said that she got other people to see her patients. She's going to get off at 2, which
There
means
you go.
I can be in San Antonio by 5, which means I can early vote because I never changed my voting registration and I still
Yeah,
own
you're still Bexar
property in
County.
Bear
Yeah,
County.
yeah.
Yeah,
There you
big
go.
So
deal, bro.
I'm
Swing
already
by.
looking at the maps. I-10. I'm going to
Mhm.
exit St. Hedwig.
Oh
Gonna go in
God.
there real fast. Get my last minute vote in. By the way, early
Today's
vote.
the last day.
Mhm.
Today's last day to
Yeah,
vote. As of
yeah.
yesterday, 119,000 people have voted, which is funny because when it came to the mayoral election back in June, when you added early vote and day of vote, the election
Yeah.
day vote, 140,000.
Wow.
So we're actually about 23,000 short coming into
Yeah.
the day. Yesterday in Bear County, the highest early voting day on a day that the Spurs and UTSA Roadrunners played.
Mhm.
17,000 votes came in yesterday. Amazing. So now you got people like Michael Carlos from the San Antonio Current crapping bricks, man,
Bro, he's
because
getting cooked, bro. Piro's
Yeah.
getting cooked, man, on Elon's app. Real quick, Moo Moo Max, aka Jen and Juice is in the house. Good to see her. She says people are just miserable, always looking for something to complain about. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel bad for my guy Piro, man. I like that guy. You know what I'm saying? I like Piro,
Michael
and I
Carlos.
seen him get. I see Don Harris owning his ass. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
I
And
see John Dyer owning his ass. Like, bro, like, man, Piro's my guy, but man, he's getting owned like it's nobody's fucking business.
dude,
When it comes to Project Marvel.
dude, the mask came off. Like not one thing
Yeah,
has a positive mention. Like the balance reporting is not there, man. Because again,
yeah,
you put down people who are supportive of it and why they're
yeah,
supportive of it, and people are so cavalier. I think about the number of jobs that the arena would create.
yeah,
From construction to like electrical to
yeah,
cement
yeah.
to just everything, and then the city would own the actual arena. The
Facility.
Spurs are the tenants.
Yeah.
I mean, let me get this straight. I want to buy. It'd be like saying this: I'd like to buy a house and then rent it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That,
It's
That's
crazy.
weird.
It's
Well, we have a
insane.
super chat
Yeah.
coming in.
Yep.
$5 super chat
Money
coming in from
talks.
Tex-Mex Frank. Says, Happy Halloween from the St. Louis airport. Shout out to the Area
Nice.
210 crew and listeners. Old man at Market Square. Grito, por favor. Go Spurs, go. And puro pinche Cowboys.
He paid for it. He gets it.
You know what? I'm gonna throw in the guy from Citgo también for the puro pinche
Mhm.
Cowboys.
Por presumir a mis amigos les conté que en el amor.
That's what I'm talking
Hell
about.
yeah, I love it.
Hey.
Hey, real quick, man, before we get too deep in the show, can I talk about the Dylan Harper rookie card giveaway that we're
Sure.
gonna
Yeah,
do?
go ahead. Let me go ahead
So,
and show.
yeah,
show
can you
it.
pull up my Twitter, Joe, please? So basically, friend of mine reached out to me and he has a couple of Dylan Harper rookie cards that he wanted to give away. He didn't know how to do it. And I was like, hey man, we could do it on our podcast. So shout out to
Here it is.
Por Vida underscore SAS. Give him a follow if you don't already. But he's graciously donating these cards for us, and they're pretty cool, man. The generational one, the hologram one is pretty awesome. And we have
Yeah.
two of the we have two of those Dylan Harper rookie, and then that generational one. So yeah, well, basically, uh, hit up the media share
Media
at
share.
830-391-9164. Send in a picture of you in a Halloween costume, right? We want to see some really good Halloween costumes. It's a Halloween theme. And the top three will get a free rookie cards for Dylan Harper, man, courtesy of Por Vida underscore SAS. So yeah, man, send in y'all's pictures right now, please. Any Halloween pictures that you have, costumes, whatever. And at the end of the show, we'll pick the top three, and they'll get free Dylan Harper rookie cards.
That's
And
amazing.
there
That's a
you go.
good looking card. That's a very
That is a
good
really
card.
good looking card. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
Joe-
again, just text your Halloween pictures to us at
Yep.
830-391-9164. We'll go ahead and show those pictures and we'll choose a winner.
Yeah, and do me a favor, man. Give my guy a follow at
Yeah,
Por-
please.
he's been very gracious.
Por Vida SA.
Por Vida underscore SAS. Yeah, give my guy a follow. Like
That's
I said, he's
amazing.
donating these cards out of his own heart just to be part of the show, man. So I appreciate you.
That's
Por
badass.
Vida for doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, by the way, too. Appreciate you.
Again, Por Vida underscore SAS. Amazing. Thank you so much for being part of the show and for the giveaway there. Joe, on my Twitter account, there's two pieces of sound that I'd like to review that I'd like for the listeners to take a look at. Post-game interviews with Devin Vassell and Victor Wembanyama. The first one we
Yeah,
can go
Wemby.
to about, let's go with Wemby's first.
You gonna go Wemby?
Wemby battled with Bam Adebayo yesterday. Bam scored 31 points, but a lot of it was from three-point land, right? He kind of stayed away from the lane a lot, but he did dunk on Wemby one time. And after the game, Wemby was asked about being dunked on. And keep in mind, when Wemby got dunked on pretty hard in the third quarter, what did he do? He sprinted down the court and got an uncontested dunk on the other side because Adebayo was there celebrating on the floor. Wemby went back, got the 2 points like right away. It was a very Tim Duncan move type of thing to do. But post game, this is courtesy of the San Antonio Spurs, Wemby was talking about what it's like to be dunked on and the aggressiveness on his end defensively.
Yep, here we go.
A lot of defenders don't put themselves in that position. It seems like you take more risks, or you just kind of okay with that. And it seemed like the Zion one, the Bam one tonight, you had some pretty good back and forth with them.
Yeah.
What's your mentality on that?
No, getting dunked on is part of the game. It's until it's not the case, I'm gonna keep going. Until I'm getting dunked on more than I block shots, I'm gonna keep going. But none of us gonna live to this day. So
A lot of defenders don't put themselves in that.
Gotcha.
So
You know what Wemby said basically?
Yeah.
I don't like that beach. Like Tony Parker said infamously years ago when he saw Eva Mendes, because Eva Longoria brought her in and said, "Look, Tony, look who it is." And they had him waiting at the bar out there at River Center for over an hour. And he's looking at her and he says, "I don't like that beach."
I like that attitude though. Like scared money don't make money, right? Is the saying. So if you're scared to like get posterized, so you're not gonna defend somebody. You know, like you said, I dunk on more people than they dunk on me, or I get more blocks, whatever, you know. Um, you know, you any center, any big defender is gonna get posterized out at some time in their career. Like all of them have. So I don't think it's that such a big deal. I know people make such a big deal about like, oh my God, somebody got posterized. Like, I'd rather you try to block it and get posterized than like just bow out and let somebody score. Like, that's just like a life lesson to me. Like, I'd rather you go in there and take your licks than just like not even try. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree because we've seen players before who were shot blockers, but then they get
Mhm.
dunked on and then they cower away.
Yes,
I hate
yes.
to say it. One of those players was David Robinson back in the day. David Robinson would block shots, but if you got him good, it rattled him for a little while, and then he'd get back on track. But yeah,
Right.
it was like
Yeah. He's like thinking about it, right? It's like in his head about it.
like a boxer who gets
Yeah.
punched in the face. What's that
Yes,
old
yes.
saying?
Yeah.
Everyone
Mhm.
has a game plan until they get punched in the
So
face,
they get punched in the face. Yeah, yeah.
and it's how you react to that, and
Mhm.
that's the thing. Wemby, I think, has no emotion when it comes to it. It's like he has no
Yeah.
thought process,
Mhm,
thought
mhm.
memory.
Yeah, it doesn't bother him. It
It
doesn't
just
bother
goes.
him. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, great play, great play. Let's move on.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Gotcha. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey,
Devin,
you know what? Somebody's saying something here too. Interesting. They're saying like I don't know if it was Mike Taylor or something, but Texas Latina is saying a local San Antonio sports video talk show host commented on the "Shut Up Gina" shirts, saying it's a waste of cotton. Cry harder, ho! Cry harder.
Oh man, man. You know what? You know what's funny? I was talking to Myra about this because I was telling her that I didn't think these shirts were going to get that much backlash because I know the genesis of how this came about. We were all just kind of laughing and joking and talking
Yeah.
about, whenever she would just talk or try to take the mic away from other council members and like try to like overstep her power as mayor. Um, and when she was like, "Go Spurs, go," and it was like crickets. And when she went out there to that rally that she was uninvited to,
Oh, in
and she
front
just
of
started
the
speaking,
county,
yeah,
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 City Hall.
yeah, 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 yeah. And so this is what's funny about this, and everybody jumped on Mike and has jumped on Joe about these shirts, and the first thing is they're misogynistic, right? Oh, you're only acting like this because she's a woman, and you're only acting like this because blah blah blah. And then some people has even gone to her sexual orientation, right? Which is preposterous. It's ridiculous. Like those shirts have nothing to do with her sexual orientation or her being a female. I know the origin of the shirts. That's why to me it's funny to me, but people from the outside looking in are taking it the way they're taking it. But it's crazy to me because, like I said, the "Shut Up Gina" originated not because she's a woman, not because she's gay, because she would interject herself. Even if a man did this, we would say the same thing
Yeah,
in city council meetings, in things she wasn't invited to. You know what I mean? And she would grab microphones from people and talk. That's what "Shut Up Gina" means. It has nothing to do with "shut up, go back to the kitchen," which is what these people try to make it out to be. It's
it's
not
not
about that.
about that.
I'm
you
just
know,
saying it's not.
I
It's not.
I don't really go deep into it with them, right? Like when Ty
Yeah,
Yeager and that other lady went
Yeah.
after me, and there,
Yeah.
it's funny because like I don't put up with a lot of like gay slurs on here because I have gay friends, gay family. Anyone who's a big old homophobe is not a friend of mine.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's just it. Second thing, going after her because she's Asian. Well, guess what? She's Filipina. Guess who else is Filipina? My
Your
daughter.
daughter.
I'm a misogynist, right? Guess what I am? I'm a girl dad.
Yeah.
And I want them to be very, very successful in what they do and be able to take care of themselves and live great lives. It's funny because they try to come in at me, but I didn't really go into it all. He must be MAGA. No, I don't like the far left or the far right either. So it's like it's funny because they're trying to hold on to these tropes
Mhm.
because it's the crutch that they have.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
the whole, and people making fun of me when I go, make more money or whatnot. That is to inspire, not to criticize.
Mhm.
I hope people know that. That I hope that people realize that, as Joe, you pointed out before, who here has driven for Uber?
Mike.
Who here has worked 2 full-time jobs for 2 or 3 years to afford the house that he wanted?
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, yeah. As you practice what you preach, bro. They make fun of
Mhm.
you and all that, but it's like you really did have to work harder, to make more money, and that's what you're saying to people. The message is just work harder, go make more money. But basically, the messaging behind that whole phrase is like, go work hard to make your dreams come true, basically, so you can, do the things that you want to do. Like the
Yeah.
Padre that was lying to the people. I can't even afford
Oh
10. I can't go to the game because I can't
man.
afford $10 tickets.
God,
Bro,
God,
Right.
come
God, God
on.
don't like liars, man.
Don't
God
like
don't like
life.
liars, man. I'm telling you, man. That
Well,
Padre got up there and try to give a sermon about how the Spurs and Peter J and RC are pricing people out. Bro, you can get tickets for $10, $20, $30. And now, and people started going in on me when I said that about like, oh, but it's expensive to have beer and popcorn and soda.
That's if you want
Those
to.
are all wants, man. Those are all
Yeah.
wants, man. None of those are needs. So, I mean, people even went in there and said, hey, there's cheap ways to do it. You could go to Bill Miller before the game, feed your family, and then just go watch the game. Like, there's ways
right.
to do it. Like if you, and I got a bunch of hate from females about this, and I threw it back at them, and they love to say things like, well, if a guy really wanted to, he would. Right? Well, it's the same concept. If a father or a husband really wanted to take his family to a Spurs game or to a trip or to whatever, us as men, as providers, we will find a way to do it. We will
Find a
find a
way.
way to do it.
Find
I'm
a
not
way.
going to cry and ask for a handout and ask for somebody to set up a GoFundMe and then I'll, woe is me. And no, as a man, as a provider, I am going to do what's necessary to make my family have those, amazing experiences. Right. And if I
Right.
can't, I can't, but I'm going to keep trying until I can. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Life ain't fair. Well, some of us are
mhm,
born on third base. Some of us are born on first base. Some of us
yeah,
don't even get up to bat. Right?
What
exactly.
is that saying?
Life isn't
They
fair.
can't all be
That's a
starters.
good,
They can all be sorry. Well,
yeah.
it's funny because my business is really good. Like my business got really good, but it wasn't an overnight success. It was 19 years in the making for it to
Hmm.
be successful. So the fact that I don't really have to search for clients anymore. Like I just don't.
Hmm.
I have a
Hmm.
thriving business and it feeds off of itself in a very positive way. I take care of my people, man. 210-508-0369 for retirement planning advice, investments, life insurance, long-term care, disability. I'm working with a dentist today on their planning. It's funny because I had a very good practice, and then COVID hit, and COVID decimated my practice, and then I had to reinvent the wheel as to what I was doing. But man,
Hmm.
my this has been the best year I've ever had in finance. Last year was the best year. The year before that was the best year, and you know why? Because I work my ass off, and that's what I'm saying. And it's funny because I'm with Chica. By the way, if you want to show a photo, Joe, what I posted on Twitter just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Chica and I went to the Montgomery County Courthouse yesterday, and we got our marriage license. So we're not married
Oh
yet.
wow. Uh-oh,
Not
uh-oh,
not married
uh-oh,
yet.
Not
But
yet.
uh-oh.
Chica and I
There's still
put
time, Mike.
we
Yeah.
put a clock on
Gosh.
it, man. We put a clock on it. And it's now 90 days. Today it's 89 days. We went out there and got our marriage license. We got 90 days to make
Congratulations,
it
man.
happen. Uh,
Congratulations. You got
and
90 days. You got 90 days to make it happen or just change your mind.
I know, and I had a friend come up to me yesterday and was like, I had a friend come up to me yesterday and was like, what about the bachelor party? I'm like, I'm 48 years old. What 48-year-old man has a bachelor party? Come on,
Hey,
man.
hey, hey, man.
Hey,
Third time's a charm, man. Third
There you
time's a
go,
charm,
baby.
man.
There you go.
So,
But
like
Mike
real
got three
quick.
rings before this new Spurs group, man.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
it's
My
funny.
got three rings, bro. My got three rings like an NBA champ, man.
That's what I'm talking about. It's funny because Chica's very, very good to me. She's very good to me. She makes my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She is wonder. She's like, the house is spotless, right? And she goes, I do all that so that you know what, you can focus on work and go make more
Make
money.
more money. Yeah.
And
Make more money for me.
she was like, make more money, give me the
Jo-
house.
Jonathan C says I'm taking bets the over and under a Mike Stern marriage.
Well, see, the first one was 6, the second one was 12, so the next one's at least 24. If you want to go with patterns.
Oh, real quick, our girl Anna Burnell says she has to leave to do Halloween stuff. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Jason Garcia asking the question: Is my business thriving or throbbing?
It's throbbing.
Yeah. Hey, it's good. It's good. Yeah.
Man, only
Real
you
quick.
would make that weird, man. You make it weird, Mike. You came out of
Yeah.
that. We came out of nowhere saying that, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, the other day I thought about it all because Devin Vassell was just lights out, right? Devin Vassell was out there throbbing, and on my
Mhm.
Twitter account, I just posted a post-game interview of Devin Vassell, courtesy of the San Antonio Spurs, where he's basically saying he's got the green light, and when he's asking when they asked him the question about why are y'all doing so well, he's like, "Man, I'm tired of losing." Here's what he had to say.
Into that three, you have some plays where you're 2 big rebounds, like hitting the deck for one and then saving one out of bounds. What's your sort of mentality or your thought process in those big moments?
Honestly, tired of losing. Been here for a long time, and it's been a journey. I can say that, but just tired of losing. And I've seen this happen many times. The teams going on runs, and maybe Mitch puts on film that I didn't dive on the floor. Maybe you don't go for that loose ball. You don't do the little stuff. Those little things help you win these games, and that's what we need. We need just the little stuff. It be the little details, the little minute things to help us win games, and that's what happened tonight.
Dev, this is also the first 5-game winning streak since 2019, and you talked a little bit about games that have gotten away from you guys in the past. I guess how rewarding is it to be here and figuring out ways to win night in and night out, and what's changed?
Our approach. I truthfully think we're just more mature. I think everybody on the team is more mature. We don't make the same mistakes. We don't make the same turnovers. And we're all just ready to take that next step. It starts with Vic and it goes down the line, and everybody.
Dude.
Embrace the mundane,
Embrace the
man.
mundane.
Embrace the mundane. You know what I'll tell you? I'm sorry, Mike. What I love, I mean, obviously we love Vic and we love rookies, Harper and Castle's sophomore year. I love the vets, Keldon and Devin. They're finding their role, man, and they're doing what you know what I mean. It's good to see because they went through, the tough years of this Spurs group,
The dark
So
years.
yeah. So seeing Devin and Keldon, find their roles and find their way in this team, man. I like to see that. I really do. I'm happy for that.
Devin Vassell averaging 16.8 points per game, 41% from 3 this season so far, 40.5%. Hey, fellas, let's give some love to PF Chang's La Cantera. I'm going to step out of the show for a minute. I'm going to try to bounce back in. I have an issue that just popped up.
Gotta
But
make
let's
more
give some
money.
love to PF Chang's La Cantera.
PF Chang's La Cantera, San Antonio's premier destination for dinner, date night, or happy hour. Enjoy one of their signature dishes, such as the Singapore street noodles, sesame chicken, or Chang's spicy chicken, or their infamous Chang's chicken lettuce wraps, which are delicious, by the way. You can enjoy all this while you're dining in an Asian-inspired atmosphere. And make sure to enjoy the new outdoor patio and try some of PF Chang's signature cocktails and drinks during happy hour, Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. PF Chang's La Cantera is a proud sponsor of the Area 210 podcast. There you go.
Hey,
We'll
man.
bring in Mike when he gets back.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Next time I'm in town, man, I gotta get one of those Japanese old fashions from
Bro,
Sean Quintero. I
I'm
gotta do
telling
it,
you,
man. I
man.
gotta do it. Yeah.
They
Hey,
good, bro.
we had Susie join the chat. I'm glad she's back. So Susie
Susie's
joining the
back.
chat. Yeah, Susie joining the chat and Mike leaving is a good example of less is it more. What did he say? Less is more
Less is
sometimes or
more.
whatever. Yeah, less is not less of Mike and more of Susie is better. But yeah, welcome Susie to the chat. Yeah, man, Mike's got to go make some more money. He practices what he preaches, so I got to respect that.
Hey,
Real
we do
quick,
have a
Joe,
super chat that we
go
got
ahead.
to
Yeah.
address.
Let's address it.
Let's go back. This one was by Mario Cavazos.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Mario says, Joe, look at the text line pic of Mike and Gina. No, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for Mike to come back so I can show him because I was going to kind of lead into that and say, hey, Mike, looks like you got you a date for tonight.
Yeah, yeah. And again, man, if y'all can share the media chat,
Yeah.
the number, put the number, Joe, if you don't mind,
There you
real
go.
quick. Like I said, with 830-931-9164. We're doing a giveaway for Dylan Harper rookie cards. If you send in a picture of your favorite Halloween costume or you in a Halloween costume, um, at the end of the show, we'll raffle off those, or we'll vote on the best pictures for Halloween costumes, and we'll
That's
give
what you can
away
win.
those Dylan Harper rookie cards. Yeah, man, that one looks like it's worth a little money right there. Generation now, I like it. I like it, and I want that one for myself. So shit,
Yeah.
I might have to send in. I might have to send in my own pic from when I was a Saudi prince, Turkey last weekend.
I
So
saw
if
that,
no
bro.
one, if no one's gonna send in, I'll send in because I want that card. I like that one. Courtesy of
I
our
saw
guy,
that.
Por Vida _ SAS.
Yeah. Let me go back here and let me go ahead and see if I can show him. There it is. There's his handle right there. Make sure you go
Yeah,
ahead and
yeah,
give him
yeah.
a follow. I'm
Yeah,
following
man.
him back right now.
Absolutely, man. Please give my guy a follow, Por Vida _ SAS, man. He's gracious enough to give away these cards, man, just for us to have on the show. So appreciate that.
Ooh, man, I don't know what happened, dude, but I know like my shoulder's been killing me, man, this morning.
Yeah.
I think I might have slept wrong or something, dude. Man, it is bothering me, dude. I know what I'm gonna do after I get out of here. I'm gonna go head off to the urgent care, dude. The care now that's just
Really?
down the street.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
See if
yeah,
they can give me some muscle relaxers or something, man. Cause
yeah,
damn, this thing's killing me
yeah,
bad, dude. That's why I've been like grimacing. I'm around the show. I'm just like, whoo, man. I don't know if it's a
yeah.
pinched nerve or something, but I'm gonna go out there to the urgent care after the show today. Maybe they give me the day off of work, man. The
Hey, you
doc
never
be
know,
like, hey,
man. Yeah, yeah.
rest
Give you
up.
a
I'll be
light,
like,
give you give you a light duty check.
yeah, dude, because I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
this killing
yeah,
me, dude.
yeah. Susie says more Susie is always fun. That's facts. That's definitely
That's
facts.
fact.
That's
You know
definitely
what,
facts.
man?
But
If I
yeah,
would
man.
have, if I wish I knew Susie because I would tell her, I would have invited her to go to the party, the Halloween
Oh
party
yeah.
with Sean.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit, invite her, man. I'm sure she'll be down to go. They're having a Halloween party tonight at Sean Quintero's place. It's gonna be a good time. Susie, you're invited. Joe's giving you the
yeah. I
invite.
invite
So
you, Susie. Come on
we'll
over.
talk offline. We'll talk offline. Susie, I'll give you the address and all that. But yeah, Susie's fun. If you never gone out with Susie, man, she's a good time. So Jonathan Pettis says, "Yo, Rig, did you go to Phoenix when Wemby dropped 38 as a rookie?" Yeah, yeah, I definitely did. Again, I live in San Diego. For those of you who don't know, and I'm about 4 or 5 hours away from Phoenix, so that's an easy drive for me. So my sons and I have been going to Phoenix games probably for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
So yeah, Susie says you can still invite me. Exactly,
yeah.
Susie. We'll
You're
get you the
invited,
invite.
though, Susie.
Susie's. I'm telling you, man. If you never party with Susie, man, she's fun. Um,
I think she'd have fun
but
at Sean's, man.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, Phoenix is gonna be a good time, man. I'm excited, man. My sons and I are leaving for Phoenix tomorrow, and Alejandra, my son's girlfriend, we're all gonna mob it out in my truck to Phoenix. We're gonna take a little road trip, leaving tomorrow morning. Get there, get some brunch, get some food in us. I got the Airbnb with the pool and all that good stuff. So we're gonna be chilling. Follow me at Real Fernandez on Twitter. You'll see all the pics. I post my whole life story on there, man. Like there ain't nothing that I hide from, bro. You'll see everything from me. So yeah, follow me at Reels Fernandez. If you don't on Twitter, and
Yeah.
or Rick RIC _210 on Instagram. And yeah, man, I'm gonna have a good time out in Phoenix with my sons. It's been a while. You know, it's hard, man. My sons my oldest son, man. This is crazy to say, but last weekend we had a Halloween party, and my oldest son turned 28. Right, so he turned 28, bro. I was 14 when he was born, so you could do the math. And we grew up together, man. We came up together. So he's my twin. He's my boy. So I was, it's crazy to hear that or just crazy that I'm like, man, he's 28, right? Like he's gonna be 30 soon. And then my middle son Jacob is gonna be 25 on November 3rd. So yeah, it's birthday season for us, man. My youngest son is September, Ethan, and then my oldest who just turned 18, and then my oldest son October, and then my middle son Jacob is November. So we always go through like party seasons come September, October, November. But yeah, man, we're gonna celebrate in Phoenix this weekend. Saturday night, hang out, have a good time, be at the pool, and then go to the game Sunday, bro. The belt will be there. The belt will make
Eh,
its appearance, bro. The belt has been to Vegas, Dallas, and now Phoenix. And then Wednesday, I will be in LA for the Lakers Spurs game, and the belt will be there too. So,
there you
man,
go, man.
Hey man, I have no job, man. I'm in a government shutdown, so might as well
Furloughed.
enjoy my time. Exactly.
I'm telling you, man, we gotta create that script, Rick. Furloughed.
Spurload. Spurload. I'm telling you, bro. Spurload, bro.
Furloughed.
The adventures of a man with no job and he starts following around his favorite NBA team. So
Hey,
Spurload.
you know what?
Yeah.
I heard through the chatter yesterday, and it's been happening, man.
Yeah.
We've had some people returning back to duty already.
Yeah.
They're coming
Yeah.
back from the furlough. They're rolling them out slowly,
Mhm.
and I guess the calls are being made. They're being had,
Yeah.
and they're coming
Mhm.
back into the office after they've been gone for so long. So, hey, homie, you might
Yeah.
want to keep that phone close to you.
I know, bro. I know I'm gonna get the call in Phoenix, like, hey, I need you back,
The next
Hey,
day.
that I know. Hey,
Yeah.
Daniel Bautista's asking a good question. He says, "Hey, Rick, are you coming down for boxing in December?" Absolutely, absolutely. San Antonio is gonna be the fucking epicenter of boxing
Dude,
In December.
that card
Big
is
fight
stacked.
card. Big fight card, man. If you could pull that one up, Joe,
Yeah.
it's highlighted by Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Roach. Uh, if for those you don't know, Lamont Roach gave Tank
There
Davis
it is,
all he
man.
could handle. And yep, the last time out, Lamont Roach gave Tank Davis all he could handle. He dropped him, that didn't count.
Look at
So
that,
Lamont
man.
Roach is a yep. Look at the card. That's a stacked card. Pitbull Cruz, Mexican bulldog. I mean, the dude just comes forward, doesn't know other way other than forward. Lamont Roach is a very slick, skillful boxer, so that's going to be a very good contrast of style. Um, and then look at the undercard. It is Landa Lara, one of the best fighters out of Cuba in the last, 20 years,
Yeah, man.
very disciplined, out of that the La Finca crew in Cuba against Janabek, who's from Uzbekistan, and he's a fucking beast. But now he trains out here in Cali in Coachella Valley with the Diaz brothers. And then you got Fulton and Foster. That's an amazing fight right there. Good scrap of two, very very skilled fighters, and then Ramos Jr. and Mosley Jr. Bro, it's gonna be a good fight card. And what I love about this is a lot of fight people are going to be there in attendance.
Yeah.
A lot of boxing fighters and a lot of boxing, knowledgeable folks are going to be there in attendance because it's going to be a good fight, and it's going to be a stack card at the Frostbank Center in San Antonio, December 6th. I will be in town for that. I'm not going to miss that. Good fights. I know Jesse A wants NFL picks. We'll get to that, big dog. Relax.
We'll get
Um,
there, man.
yeah. Greg is asking, have I ever taken my oldest son to Vegas? Absolutely, absolutely, man. I took my son. I took all my sons to Vegas, and we've had a good time out there. So, yeah, man. Daniel says Mosley Jr. is interesting. Yeah, that Mosley Jr. is on the cusp, man. He's the son of Sugar Shane Mosley, right? A lot of us
Yeah.
our age, Joe, you remember Sugar Shane Mosley?
Oh,
He
yeah,
was.
man.
Oh, come on, bro. He was
A legend,
pound for
dude.
pound, pound for pound. So he's the son of a legend, Mosley Jr. He might not have lived up to as much as what his dad did, but he's still a solid fighter, and the Ramos Jr. fight is a good test for him. And it's funny because they keep crying about that it's NFL season. Like, we got it. I understand
We
it's
got it.
NFL
We
season.
got you.
Like,
We got you,
trust me,
man.
bro. Like, y'all watch this show all week. Like, I'm sure they talk it all week. Like, we will talk NFL. Like, relax. So yeah, it's Myra will be in town actually that weekend for the fight. So
Nice.
she'll be in San Antonio. So it's gonna be a good time. Joe, we got to be there.
Hey, man, I was gonna talk about this too, man, because this is big for some people who subscribe to YouTube TV, right? I've heard the
Yeah.
dispute, and I've been keeping an eye on this. And this is what's the latest right now. This is being reported by Yahoo Sports. So it says breaking. That says the Disney programming, including ESPN and ABC, will not be offered on YouTube TV due to a carriage dispute between the companies right now. So basically, in layman's terms, that means like KSAT 12, that's on
Mhm,
ABC.
mhm.
It's not going to be available. You're not going to be able to see your college games. Sometimes they also have, NBA games that they showcase as well. And those are
Yeah,
probably not
yeah.
going to happen if they can't come to some type of an agreement. I know they
Right.
always kind of make it like sound like it's set in stone. Oh, we're not going to carry them anymore from here on out. I don't know if that's the case here. I think it's just a dispute that they're having right now. Hopefully they can work things out so the people can go ahead and watch, ESPN, NBA games, football games, that kind of
Hmm.
stuff. Same thing with ABC. It interferes with the sports. I mean, if you want to go ahead and watch ABC for shows or whatever, I guess that's a thing, but
Hmm.
mostly it affects the people that are into sports because they know that they're
Hmm.
going to be able to watch certain games on these channels. So hopefully this dispute can come to an end here, much like the furlough, and people can return to normalcy
Yeah.
once again, man. This
You
furlough
you
ain't
know
no joke, dude.
Oh, it's not, bro. It's not. 31 days, man. 31
Man,
days.
that's
And you know
more
what?
than a
I'm
month, man.
So yeah, 31 days. What I am happy for is active duty is getting paid, right? All my
Yeah.
friends on active duty were kind of worried about it because it was kind of back and forth, So one of my a good friend of mine, she texted me. She's like, the payment is the paycheck is pending. So I was like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
man. I'm glad because active duty, man, like they don't deserve to not get paid, man. Like real talk. Like when I was on active duty, like all these furloughs happened and whatever, and I was never affected because on active duty, you still should get paid one way or another. So that's what I was more worried about. I mean, like I'm not getting paid, right? Like I was active duty for 20 years. I retired about 2 years ago, and now I work for the Air Force, but like I don't get paid right now because we're on furlough. But I'm fine, man. I was worried about my active duty people, man, because man, like they got kids, they got families, they're young, like they can't afford to just not get a paycheck, So I'm glad. I'm glad that the active duty is getting paid, because they deserve it, man. They deserve it for all they put themselves through, those men and women. Um, and but yeah, man. Going back to like the channel, I never thought I would be this guy. I'm that guy, man, where I come to my TV dog and I gotta tell my son. How do you go to fucking Prime Video? How do you go to Netflix? Bro, I can't fucking go between all these apps and shit anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's crazy. It's so crazy.
I think Miguelito's
Because
coming back.
okay, there's so many people are talking in the chat about all the different how to watch games and how to watch TV and cable is no longer a thing, but like you have all these apps, right? You have the streaming apps and yeah, man, there's times where man I'm like trying to like we have the NBA League Pass because I live in Cali and I have to have the NBA League Pass to watch the Spurs, right? So I got the NBA League Pass through Prime Video. Um Jimenez said he's not gonna make it back, Joe.
Okay, I
Um
see it right now. I saw
yeah,
the
yeah,
text.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, Mike. We'll see
Um
you later, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you, Mike. Mike's got work to do, man. Mike's got business to take care of. So no, man, it's like, yeah, man, like through the league. Like I said, I live in San Diego, so I have to watch. I have to get the NBA League Pass to watch the Spurs games. Um, and yeah, through Prime Video, and it's a lot, man. It's like you got to go to these different apps, and you got to change the channel, and you got to do all this stuff. But it is what it is, man. It's technology nowadays. But like, yeah, man, I've turned into that guy now that I gotta like look to my sons and
How do
tell
I
them
watch
like,
this damn thing?
how do you work this remote? You know what I mean? I never thought I would be that guy.
And look at that. These are the later standings right now that we have for the Western Conference and Eastern Conference. It says
Mhm,
OKC improves to 6-0. San Antonio Spurs are 5-0 for the first time ever in franchise history.
mhm.
And what does that say for the San Antonio Spurs as far as where they stand in the Western Conference?
What does Mike
Right
like to
now,
say? Mike likes to say if the season ended now, this would happen. So
this
so
what happened.
if the season ended now, this.
And this is where it stands right now. The Spurs right now are number 2 in the Western Conference, just a game behind OKC, who's sitting up there
Mhm,
at 6-0. Spurs are
yeah,
5-0, and the Nuggets number 3 at 3-1. And then you have the Warriors at number 4 at 4-2. Number
yeah,
5, Blazers, surprising the Blazers, 3 and
yeah.
2. That
Tiago
Lakers team right
Splitter,
now is 3 and 2.
Tiago
Yeah,
Tiago Splitter's running that Blazers team.
he's the
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah,
Credit
shout
to
out to
Thiago,
Spurs
man.
legend. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
at number
Lakers.
7,
Mhm,
we have the Grizzlies at 3 and 2. Then
mhm.
the Jazz are at number 8 at 2 and 2. The Clippers are at number 9 at 2 and 2. And the Rockets, surprisingly, man, they're at 2 and 2. I thought they would be faring better than they are right
Oh
now.
yeah.
But
Oh, of course, the big KD trade. I mean, that was the whole. It was the whole um, talk of the town over the
yeah,
summer. It was the talk of the town. Houston. San Antonio was supposed to, even from our own fans, be the third best team in Texas. Like it was supposed to be Houston or Dallas. They got
Dallas,
Cooper
yeah.
Flag and all that. So San Antonio was an afterthought in tech, even in our own state, which is sad. I mean, not to most of us who believe, but to a lot of other people, San Antonio was the worst team in Texas, quote unquote. Even our own fans said that, and if you know who you are, then you know who you said it. Don't act like you didn't. But yeah, man, it's a pleasant surprise. Um, I'm looking forward to that Phoenix game.
Man, they're 1 and
They're
4 right
one and
now, dude.
four. They're 1 and 4, but you can't take nobody lightly though. That's the thing, bro. They're one and
Yeah.
four. They're desperate. They're desperate for a win at home.
Watch him blow out the Spurs by 20, dude. Like it
Well, I mean,
happens,
and that's the thing. It does happen, bro. And that's what the Spurs are now going to be a team with a target on their back. They
Oh,
they they
definitely.
they, they used to always be like the feel good story comeback kid. Like,
Yeah.
oh, the little Spurs. Now, man, they are one of the top dogs. They got a target on their back. Teams are going to play their best against them. Phoenix is 1 and 4, but at home they are. They're a tough team at home. So I wouldn't
Yeah.
take that lightly. If I'm the Spurs, man, I'm not taking that lightly. I'm not going to Phoenix to party and hang out and have a good time, because you can have a good time in Phoenix. Trust me. Trust you me. I know that for a fact. So they need to stay focused, and yeah, they're talking about a trap game in desert. It could be. It could be. So um I would love for Fox to come back on Sunday, me being in the arena, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah,
We'll
man,
see,
it's
man.
it's a good problem to have, bro.
And look at that in the Eastern Conference too. Early on, right now, though,
Hmm.
you have the
Hmm.
Bulls at number 1, and of course, VJ Edgecombe out there with the Sixers has
Man,
them
he's
undefeated at
playing
4 and
really
0.
good. He's playing really good right now.
I'm like, man, some of these teams are surprising. You knew the Bucks would probably be in the mix somewhere there. They're at number 3 at 4
Hmm.
and 1. Then you have the Heat at number 4 at 3 and 2. Heat's not the Heat are a good team.
Oh
They're
yeah,
not like a really poor team, and they're really well balanced. It's kind of like
absolutely.
evenly matched with the Spurs,
Yeah,
but the Spurs
and
were
I
just
tell
a
you what,
better
man.
team last
I
night,
tell
man.
you, they were missing my guy Norman Powell. They
Yeah.
were missing my guy Norman Powell, who's been known as Spurs killer. I'll tell you what. Norman Powell is a friend of mine. He lives out here in whenever he does come back, he lives in San Diego. He's from here. He does a lot for the community. I've gotten a chance to meet him through a bunch of charity events, and he's a really, really good guy. Um, I was kind of happy he wasn't playing though. I'm not gonna lie, man, because Norman Powell will get hot, bro. Norman Powell starts getting hot from that 3 point line. So
Yeah.
he's dealing with a groin injury. I wish him a speedy recovery. But I texted him and I said, hey, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of happy you ain't playing my Spurs, dog, because you be getting hot. So, but nah, Norman Powell's a good guy, man. He really is. I would love him to come to the Spurs one day. But man, yeah, he's a tough player. So yeah, man, there's some tough teams that in the East too. Don't you can't get it
Look
twisted.
at that one right there that we're looking at, number 8. That's the Hawks, bro. 2 and 3.
Hmm.
And then you had Trey Young here went down with injury. They don't know how bad it is, whatnot. They don't know he's gonna miss a certain amount of games or what's gonna happen. But I mean, I don't wish injury on nobody, but we really don't want this team to do too well.
Hmm.
The Spurs want that
Yeah,
pick.
yeah.
Another high lottery pick. So we'll see what happens with that. That'll be
Mhm.
interesting to see what happens with the Hawks here and see what
Yeah,
how they pan out at the end of the year. But
yeah.
one of the things that we're going to get into as well that I wanted to talk with you about a little bit here is I wanted to talk about the NFL, man, and what's going on right now with
Hmm.
the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Dallas
Yeah.
Cowboys, man, they lost a game last week, and that was the make or break for them, right? You're going to go ahead and
Hmm.
show me you're either contenders or pretenders. And they got
Yeah.
thoroughly beat by the Denver Broncos, 44-24. It don't look good for them, man, for the rest of the schedule. I mean, they do
Hmm.
have some teams here that are going to be hard to beat, but they're going to play the Cardinals next. They don't really have a winning record against the Cardinals, man. The Cardinals
Yeah.
they have had the Cowboys number. I'm not feeling too good about that game. It's a Monday night game. It's going to happen at 7:15 on November 3rd, which is on Monday.
Hmm. Hmm. I saw
I
the
don't know,
birthday.
man. Yeah, dude, that's my daughter's birthday as well.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I don't know, man. I just don't know if the Cowboys are going to be able to muster up a win. I hope they do because, like I said, they don't have a winning record against Arizona.
Yeah, yeah, they don't play them often. You know what I mean? I'm telling you,
Yeah,
man, these teams that they don't play a lot, like the Broncos you know,
Cardinals,
the Cardinals. Yeah, like it's kind of tough. Like they play the Eagles all the time, the Giants, or you know, the Commanders.
Commanders,
So
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. They yeah, the division rivals is like you know them in and out. You know, you know them in and out. But
the Rams,
um,
you know, they play them pretty
yeah,
regularly.
yeah,
Yeah,
right. But playing a team like the Cardinals or the Broncos, it's like I just don't think you see them enough to know or to really scout them well, I guess. So,
or like the Chiefs, they have the Chiefs coming up
yeah,
too.
they have the Chiefs. Well, they have the Chiefs on Thanksgiving or no?
Yeah,
Or am I
27th.
tripping? Yeah. I don't know, man. It's tough, man. I really thought that they were going to be able to find a way to pull out against Broncos. I really did. Um, and it's not looking well, man. It's not looking good. And I'm telling you, man, it's sad because the offense is clicking, bro. The offense is clicking and rolling. Um, that defense, man, the defense is Swiss cheese, bro. The defense is straight up Swiss cheese. Um, man, it's tough. What's up, Cuts by Jones? Glad you're here, bro.
Yeah, what's up,
Um,
man?
it's tough,
What's
man. So yeah, man.
crack-a-lacking, Cuts by Jones?
Exactly. If y'all haven't seen Cuts by Jones's woodwork, you're missing out.
Yeah,
You're
man.
missing out. But yeah, man. I don't know, Joe. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about the Arizona game. It's a Monday night game. I hope, I know Dak will show up. I know the offense is going to show up, but man, if that defense can get some kind of stop or some kind of, you know, solid play, that would help. But um, yeah, man, it's tough, man, and it's not looking well for the Cowboys, man. It really isn't. They had a couple of chances that Bears, Panthers, Broncos, those losses, man, should not have
Eagles,
been.
beginning of the season, you
The
know, they should have
Eagles at
won
the
that
beginning of the
game, man.
season, yeah, they had it. They had the Packers in that tie. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I guess at this point we just got to roll with it and see what comes of it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But I know everybody's waiting for us to go ahead and get into some NFL talk here because they want to know what we're thinking when it comes to the spread, you know, and what we think about who's going to win, who's going to lose. So we'll go ahead and go down the line here because I know everybody wants to always make a little bit of money. That's why they want us to go ahead and give our
hmm
predictions. And I've gotten pretty good at picking up an upset, you know, picking them out. So
Yeah.
there we go, man. We have the Minnesota Vikings and versus the Detroit Lions. So right now the spreads got the Vikings favored by 8.5.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. I don't trust that, dude. I don't think I
I don't
trust
either.
the
I
Vikings
don't either.
to
I
beat
don't
the
either.
Lions by that much. No,
I don't
man, you
either.
got to be you're tripping, dude. To me, I would go ahead and take maybe I take it by maybe 7 points,
Yeah.
you know, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the Lions to defeat the Vikings by at least 7. I think the Detroit Lions will win. Hopefully the Vikings will cover the spread there, you know, and lose by a
Yeah.
touchdown. That's my
Yeah.
prediction. What do you think?
I agree, man. I just don't trust the Vikings, bro. I don't know what it is about them. I just don't trust them. Susie says she's gonna pick the Eagles just because their color is green. That's funny. I
Susie's
don't
crazy,
like
dude.
she is crazy. I don't like the Viking. Oh, you know what? Piggybacking off of that, I don't trust the Vikings because their color is purple. You know what I mean? I just don't
Uh,
something about the Vikings, something about the Vikings don't do it for me. So I agree with Susie
oh
in that
man.
in that aspect. So
You know what? Stephanie was saying that she's gonna have to go pick up Susie. If Steph's not doing anything too, why can't she and Susie come in and enjoy the festivities at the party?
Yeah. There's a
Right?
big Halloween party tonight at Sean Quintero's house. Susie,
Yeah.
we're gonna give you the details offline. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll
yeah,
give her the
yeah,
deets. Hey, and then
yeah.
we got the Chargers and we got the Titans coming up here. And the Chargers, man, well, they're they have them by 9.5. You know, the Titans are the
I
ones
think,
that
yeah. Titans are falling right now. I gotta go with the Chargers on that one. I think I'll take the
by nine and a
Chargers. Yeah.
half, man, that's
But
a
I don't.
touchdown and
Yeah,
a field
that's a
goal.
tough.
I think
Yeah,
that's probably right on par from what I'm feeling.
yeah,
Chargers are just a better team than the Titans, you know, so I'd
yeah.
probably say it might be higher than that, quite actually.
It could
But
be.
I'll go ahead
It
and
could be.
take it,
Yeah.
man. And then the next team we got coming up here is going to be the Colts and the Steelers.
Mm,
This one's going to be interesting,
that's a
man.
good one.
This
That's
is
an
an
interesting one.
interesting game.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
you got Indiana Jones versus
Hmm.
Aaron Rodgers, man. It's going
Yeah.
to be the battle of the quarterbacks. But
Yeah.
the Steelers are that sneaky team that's always in the hunt. They're always there, man. So you can't
Yes.
never
Yes.
discount them
Yes.
and count them out. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I kind of got a feeling that this one screams upset to me. That Aaron Rodgers might be able to get the dub over the Colts by at least a touchdown. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Steelers to upset the Colts. What do you think?
Yeah. Myra's going back to work.
All
Enjoy
right,
your day,
Myra, we'll
baby
see
girl.
you. Thanks for
Enjoy your
tuning
day,
in.
baby girl. Yeah. I agree. I agree, man. I think Steelers find a way to take this one. I love Aaron. I love um Coach. So yeah, I think Steelers find a way to take this one.
And then the next game coming up, the Falcons and the Patriots. I don't trust
Mm.
the Falcons at all, dude. At all. Patriots are one of these sneaky teams, man, that are really well balanced on defense and offense. They're the dark horse that I have right now. Is that Patriots team?
I
I'm
like
gonna
the
go ahead and pick
quarterback.
the. Yeah, me too,
I
man. I
like
got
the
the Pats.
quarterback. I like Drake May. I think the kid has got something. I think he has energy. He has something about him.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I like Drake May. I like the Patriots.
I like
Yeah.
the Patriots, man. So I get the Pats over the Falcons. 5.5 is what they have right now. Okay, I think the Pats will win, but I think the
Mhm.
Falcons will be able to cover the spread there. And
Yeah.
then the next team, man, you got the Green Bay Packers against the Carolina Panthers, man. And
Ooh.
they got the Packers winning by at least 12.5. Oh,
Wow.
it's gonna be
Really?
blowout city, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Has to be. Has
So
to be.
I got to go with the Packers. I get the
Oh
Packers
yeah.
over
Yeah.
the Panthers easily.
Yeah.
12 and a
I think
half,
the
man.
Panthers. Yeah, the Panthers beat the Cowboys, but I feel like they ended up being frauds when it came down to it. So I think I got Packers.
Yeah, I got the Packers as well. 12.5 is kind of high, dude, but you know what?
It is
It
high.
might be
It's
a
a lot.
blowout.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
This
lot.
one's gonna be
I
an
get. Yeah.
interesting game here, too. You got the Broncos against the Texans.
Ooh, that's a
Texans
good
are
one.
going in the opposite direction of the Broncos. Broncos coming off of
Yeah.
that big win against Dallas. Something's got to
Yeah.
give. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Texans to go ahead and upset the Broncos by at least a field goal. I think they're going to
Really.
win by at least a field goal. So I'm going to go ahead and
Really.
pick another upset. Texans
Okay.
over Broncos.
We disagree on this one for the first time. I'm taking Broncos.
You taking the
Taking
Broncos?
Broncos.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And then the next game we have coming up here is going to be 49ers at the Giants. Man, this is a no-brainer, dude.
Oh, bro, don't even.
No-brainer.
I don't even know do we waste time discussing this or what?
No,
I
man, it's
mean,
just 49ers over Giants straight up money line, bro.
yeah,
Scatterboo's not there, and this
yeah,
Giants team
yeah,
is they're
yeah.
done, dude.
What's that? I hate that for Scatterbook because I actually like that kid. I like
Yeah,
that kid,
man.
man. I like his energy, man. I like what he brings. So yeah.
And then you got the Bears and the Bengals. This is
Mm.
not a good game, dude, to even
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
at that. We're
yeah,
just gonna go ahead and
yeah,
move on real quick. I'll say
yeah,
Bears probably get the dub over the Bengals, but really, who cares?
yeah. I agree. I agree.
Another Vasura game, Rams and Saints. You
Yeah.
know the Saints are gonna lose, bro. Come on. They got the Rams
Mm.
beating the Saints by at least 14.
Oh, bro, the Saints
Uh,
are a fucking mess right now,
yeah,
bro.
man.
God damn, they're a mess, man. Like,
They know the assignment, dude. They tanking
I
hard,
know,
bro.
yeah, I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing. I
Yeah.
seen it before. I seen it.
Yeah. So you got
So
the Rams over the
Saints,
Saints
yeah,
easily,
yeah,
man. And then you have the
yeah.
Jacksonville Jags and the Raiders. Now this is gonna be a garbage game too. But I think the Jags are just a better team than the Raiders. Be a close game. 2.5. Give me the Jags. The Raiders will cover the spread.
I agree. I don't trust the Raiders, bro. I don't. Yeah, I don't trust the Raiders for shit. So,
And this is another one matchup of return matchup here, man. You got the Chiefs and the Bills. This one
ooh, that's a good one,
always
actually. Mhm.
entertains, dude. These
Always
games, these
entertaining. Yeah.
matchups always comes down to the wire. But I gotta say, man, the Chiefs are not the same team that this Bills team has faced before. I think
Hmm.
something's gonna give here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Bills to go ahead and beat the Chiefs. I think they're gonna get it done finally.
I'm torn. I'm torn on this one. If I'm being honest, I'm torn on this one because my heart says Bills, but my head says Chiefs for some reason. I'll go with my girl Susie and take the Chiefs.
No,
I'll go
but
with my girl
Susie,
Susie and take the Chiefs. Yeah, yeah.
go with the
I think I
Bills.
gotta go Chiefs. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Bills. Bills gonna go finally get that dub over the Chiefs. 1.5 points. I think it's gonna be a real close game, dude. Real close
Hmm.
game.
Yeah.
And then we have another game coming up here. This is gonna be the Seattle Sea Chickens versus the Commanders. I don't really care about either game. I know a good friend, Jason Garcia, is a Seahawks fan there. Commanders, man, I don't think they're gonna be able to compete with the
I can't
Seahawks.
root. I can't root for the Commanders, bro. Like
I can't,
I
dude.
can't
So
I can't root for the Commanders. Like
I
there's no
gotta.
way in
This
hell
division
I can
game.
root for
It's
the
a division
Commanders. So
rival,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Que
So
me valen verga.
I'll go with my guy Jason Garcia, and
Yeah.
I'll take the Seattle. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
can't do it
yeah,
either, dude. I can't do it
yeah,
either. So you know what?
yeah,
The Commanders give me la pela, and I'm gonna go with the freaking
yeah.
Seahawks, bro.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
then of course we already said, what we thought about the Cardinals, Cowboys coming up here. We're gonna go ahead and hopefully we want our heart tells us we want the Cowboys to win. But when you
Yeah.
look at the statistical data, you know what I say? Women lie, people lie, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell me the Cardinals are going to be favored. Of course, they are to go ahead and win this game against the
Hey.
Cowboys. That's in my opinion. If I have to go ahead and put some money on the game, bro, I'm going to go ahead and bet against the boys. I'm going to go ahead and say the Cardinals are going to beat the Cowboys.
Like all I always say, man, women lie, but numbers don't lie. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, us men, us creatures, we never lie. You know what I'm saying? We
No.
never lie. You know what I'm saying? I've never told a lie in my life.
Oh God, dude. It says Elias, what is your daughter's name so they can say her name? I guess he's talking about his daughter Elias. All right, Penelope. That's her name, his daughter's name. And we're just gonna go ahead and just, like I said, hope for the best for the Cowboys. And I hope they can get the dub. But like I said, if I have
Hey,
to put money on the game, I have to put
hey,
money on the
hey,
game.
hey,
Hey,
hey, I like texting Latina, bro. She says Cowboys with a bunch of hearts, no matter who they play. Hey, I like it, bro. I like the passion. I like the
yeah.
passion.
You know what? I still got money that I haven't even touched yet over there when I made some bets, bet US.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I got some feria there. I got a couple hundred in there. Maybe I'll do something this weekend with it.
Hey, that's what's
Like,
nice about having that. It's found money, bro. It's found
yeah,
money that you can just get a little ride
yeah.
on.
Yeah, I got a
So
couple hundred
yeah,
laying in there. I might go ahead and make
yeah,
some more bets, see if I can flip
yeah.
that and make even more money. That's
Little
that's rainy
honey.
day
Yeah,
money, dude. That's money I just let sit there for the
yeah,
whole season.
exactly.
At the end of the season, you cash out. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Yeah, you act
Yeah.
like it don't
So
exist, even though it's
yeah,
there.
yeah. Tony Ronaldo says I never lie, just multiply. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Jason Garcia saying Seahawks. Poetry Friday, huh?
Hey, you know what it is, bro. You know what it is, bro. You know
Do you
what
know
it
what?
is.
I was gonna ask you something, dude. This is
What's
one
up?
thing that I was gonna talk about here real quick. Because how like we like to bring a little bit of nostalgia talk here to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
show, right?
yeah.
I saw this, dude, and it had me laughing, man. They're talking about cologne, right?
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, they had this cologne, dude. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The Michael Jordan cologne, bro. This was bad because back in the day, right, when you were a teen, right, and your
Yeah,
family didn't really know what to get you, they would try to get you some type of cologne, and it was
yeah,
either that, it was some stupid brute or
yeah,
curve or
yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
was,
yeah,
dude. That's
yeah.
nobody
Cool
liked the
water.
smell of this. Cool, nobody. Well, the cool water wasn't bad, but I'm saying like
Yeah,
the cheap colognes, the Michael Jordan, all this other stuff that they had out there, it never smelled good, dude. It was like basically 99% alcohol that they put in
yeah,
that bottle. And it did smell like basura. And I was
yeah.
thinking about that. I'm like, bro, do you still have any of those old bottles of cologne? Just the bottle itself, laying around somewhere?
I don't. I don't. But then again, like, me being a Marine, bro, I moved so much, like I lost a bunch of shit. So I might have had stuff like that, but no, I don't have no old bottles. You know what I do have? I have those old Crown bags.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
the
from
Crown
back in
Royal?
the
The
day.
Crown Royal bag? Like,
The
yeah,
little
yeah,
purple
like,
bag.
yeah, yeah, that Crown Royal bag you put like quarters in or whatever.
Yeah,
That I
yeah.
do have. That I do have. But yeah, I don't have no old bottles of cologne. You know what I mean? Like,
No
I
bottle.
probably toss them or whatever. But I do have. It's funny because people in the chat are talking, oh, CK1. Oh, Susie knows about
Hey, I
CK1.
remember that
You
one,
know,
dude. I
Susie knows
remember
about
that.
CK1. Yeah, yeah. SR Money Science is talking about
That CK1
Green
wasn't bad.
Polo.
That one smelled
No,
pretty clean.
CK1 was legit. Yeah, CK1 was the move. I had Cool Water. I had CK1. I had all that stuff back in the day. Um, it was a panty dropper. You know what I'm saying? It was a panty dropper, baby.
What
You
did
know
they
what I'm
call it?
saying?
What did they call it, Rick? It was a unisex perfume, cologne, whatever you wanted to
Yeah,
call it. It
yeah.
was made for both, right? That's what they were saying.
Exactly. Exactly. Eternity. Yep. I remember Eternity. We lost there's Joe. I remember Eternity, SR. I'm telling you, bro, you get the right cologne, bro. It's a panty dropper. It's a penny dropper back in the day, bro. Back in the '90s. So, a lot of y'all don't know about that, man. It's all good.
The
It's
green
all good.
curve. No, Susie,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
not the curve, man. Not the curve. Not the curve.
Oh, hey, that was when you're really bringing out the big guns. You're really bringing
Woo!
out the big guns, bro. Yeah.
Hey, you know what I found, dude? I had ordered this one from a while back.
Polo Sport. Yeah.
Boyle Sport. Remember Boyle Sport?
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
love it, dude.
Yeah.
It was my favorite, man. It smells so good. Here's
Yeah.
the bottle
Yeah.
and everything, dude. I bought this one
Yeah.
off of
Oh,
Amazon
man.
just for
Yeah.
old time's
Yeah.
sakes. I was like, this is it used to be my favorite, man. So I
Yeah.
like the smell of it,
Yeah.
dude. It was clean, but
That's the move,
the
man.
original
That's the
bottles,
move.
they're gonna cost you some money. They probably don't even
Yeah.
smell good anymore, but it
Yeah.
is what it is. They
Yeah.
have a
What
lot of
about what
different
about
cologne
Halloween?
now.
What about? I mean, we're today's Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Halloween sparks a lot of parties, like memories from back in the day. Like I'm curious to hear people talk about parties and Halloween, and the
Yeah.
girls are dressing up in little tiny ass, sexy ass fucking outfits with little bunny ears. You know what I mean? Like
Or the little
so,
devil horns and the little wings.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I'm curious of hear people's favorite Halloween memories, and I'm hoping people. I don't know if anybody has sent anything
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the
We got some
media
pictures, man. We
with
got
with
some
with the
pictures.
with the with the Halloween costumes because we're giving away Dylan Harper rookie cards. So if you send in a picture of you in a Halloween costume, we're gonna vote on them at the end of the show, and you could win a Dylan Harper rookie card. But yeah, man, Halloween's fun, man. Halloween is like the start of like fall and like cold weather and like cuddling up with your girl, you know what I mean? And then like rolling into like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween time is like, man, it's like all the memories of like being with your girl, you know what I mean? And when it gets cold, you gotta pull her close, you know what I mean? You gotta grab her by the ass and bring her in close, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? This is what you got. Let me give you a tip of what you gotta do, you know what
No,
I'm saying? So I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you,
bro.
dog. Like,
Get your hand cold. You got to put it in her back pocket to keep you warm,
mm,
bro.
bro. Bro, yeah, exactly, man. And my hands are cold, man.
Oh
I stick it down into her pants, into that thong, bro. Shit, my
man.
hands ain't cold no more, dog. Shit.
Pinche necio. That's what I was saying, bro. Your hands cold.
No,
I gotta keep my hand warm,
hey,
bro.
hey, hey, exactly, bro. Exactly, exactly. It's a
What
lot
did
of a lot
Susie
of
say?
push, a lot of cushion for that pushing, bro. Shit.
Susie said she's an
Susie said
astronaut
she's an
today.
astronaut. Send us a picture, Susie, with your astronaut.
Yeah, send us a picture so we can
Yeah,
put it in
yeah,
the drawing, Susie. Look,
yeah,
we'll go ahead and show
exactly.
this to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is. There's
Susie says someone's missing their ex. No, no,
no.
negative. Negative, Ghost Rider. Negative, Ghost Rider. I've done moved
Oh
on
man.
and I've done moved on that front.
No,
So
bro. Susie's nest, dude.
still Susie talks so much shit. You don't even know, bro. You don't even know. But yeah.
Like
Yeah, but no,
someone
man. Send pics to our media share. If you can send some pics of your Halloween costumes, we're giving away Dylan Harper
look
rookie
at
cards.
Susie saying, "How do I do that?" Just text the picture to the media share, Susie. I'll show it
Exactly,
again to you.
Susie.
The
Here's a
number.
send Susie the picture. She cool, but she be like not picking up on shit sometimes. Like Susie, there's the
Text,
number.
text.
Text that number with your picture of your astronaut costume, so you can win a Dylan Harper card, and you give it to your
Yeah,
son. He'll love it.
there you go, Susie. Just take the picture and send it to
Mhm.
830
Yeah,
391 9164
yeah,
because we're gonna bring the show to an end
exactly.
here in a couple of minutes. So,
Hot Nalgas is where it's at, bro. Yeah,
hey,
exactly. Mario says it's like warm apple pie. Exactly. Exactly.
go down to that hot box. Warm apple pie. No, bro. That's the hot zone.
Hey, ain't no lie, bro. It's nice and warm, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
Oh,
think I think this time of year is when a lot of us as young kids or young teenagers or adolescents or whatever, we
yeah,
started having like our first like dates and girlfriends and relationships. Think about it. It was probably around this time, right? Because it got colder, you know what I mean? Like you started, you're maturing a little bit and all that. So you gotta kind of like start putting your hands, on somebody. You know what I mean? You gotta get that skin to skin. body warmth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the move. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh my.
I was doing this at 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I don't
No.
know about the rest of y'all, but I'm just saying, like, so this is the time. That's what brings back memories, like fall and Halloween and these,
No, hombre, look at that
Thanksgiving.
start.
Yeah, yeah.
2000, what do you say? Nalguitas caliente pa'l frío.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
it's like that old nightclub. Remember that one? Noche Caliente.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Noche
yeah,
Caliente, bro. No,
hmm
hombre, dude. What do y'all know
yeah,
about that? What do y'all know about that?
bro. Good times, good
Yeah.
fucking times, bro.
Let's go show some of the pictures that have been
Oh yeah,
coming in
yeah,
here.
yeah. Please, please.
So we'll show them. People didn't put their names here, but we'll have to
Okay, we'll,
text
we'll
them and
figure it
find
out.
out.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure
Yeah,
it
yeah,
out.
yeah. We'll figure it out.
So here's a picture somebody sent in of the kid, man. Cute little Spider-Man there. Look at that.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Dude,
Yeah.
my son, who's now 18, had one of those Spider-Man costumes when he was little. And
There.
he would fucking wear it, not even on Halloween. Like he would just put it on, dude. He would just wear it, like walking around the house and shit, dude, for like a year straight, dude. He was into that Spider-Man. So I love that Spider-Man costume. So whoever put that out for now, that's my favorite.
Yeah. I like that little Spider-Man costume. It'd be cool
Yeah.
that somebody had dressed their kid up as a, what do you call it? Like a Spurs player or something, Spurs
Like
Coyote.
a Wemby or something, a coyote.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
had sent this to us too in the chat. This one was funny. Look at who Mike's gonna be taking over there to Sean Quintero's party, dude.
Bro, AI is crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy, bro.
AI is crazy.
Looks legit, bro.
What's good about AI, dog, is I can deny everything,
Ah,
bro. I can deny everything. I could be like, bro, that's AI. Like that
wasn't
ain't
me.
me. Like Shaggy said, it wasn't me. So that's one thing I do like about AI is like I can literally use that and be like, that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying, girl? That wasn't me. Like Shaggy said. So,
Yeah, we got some other pictures coming in here. Somebody sent us a picture here, and they're all neoned out, dude.
oh shit, I like that. I like the
And look at
tie.
where I like the Shut Up Gina shirt they're wearing, bro.
I'm here
I
for
like
it.
that Shut I
I'm here
like
for
that
it.
Shut Up Gina.
I'm here for it. That's number one so far. Number one, and Spider-Man's number two.
All right, so let's see what else we got here. Oh, somebody was sharing this. I think it might have been Tex-Mex Frank. He was sharing some pizza or something like that. He had a picture of himself on there. But let's go ahead and take
Nice.
a look at this. Was Jason. He's from all the way from Portland. Jason Garcia.
Mhm.
And he's sharing a picture of his Halloween costume here. And this one is Jason,
Oh, I
traditional
like it.
Jason.
Jason, Hey, hey, it
Jason.
fits.
Yeah, yeah.
It fits. It fits. It fits properly, man. I like it. I like it. I'm here for it. I'm here for
And
it.
then let's see what else we had. We had Jason. And then we had one more here. I think this is Rick. Rick Castanuela. Hold on, I gotta cover this up real quick. Oh, let me just do it like that because I don't want everybody to see all the numbers and everything.
Yeah.
Here we go. I tell 'em I don't want to see the numbers in this picture, bro.
I like
Greg
it.
doing that with AI. All right, all
Greg
right.
Casanova. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Susie's assistant.
Any my friend the nun? Is she a nun?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you got that one.
Hey, oh, I like that. Throwing up the fingers. I like that. I like that. I like that.
There
That
you
might have
go.
taken over as number one. That might have taken over as number one. I like it. I like it.
So that's what we had come in. And we had, like I
Yeah.
said, we had Greg Castanuela. He sent in his Rick and
Mm,
Morty. So
yeah.
those were the entries that came through, Rick. So which one are you
I
thinking,
like it.
man?
I like it. I'm thinking the nun throwing the fingers. Well, okay, let me back up. I'm thinking Spider-Man is number three. My guy with the Shut of Gina and the green tie is number two.
Yeah,
And
number
then the
two.
nun throwing up the fingers is my number one.
I
So
got you. Oh, I forgot to show this one too. I'm sorry. My bad. Hold on. We had this one from Mexican Junior. Throwback.
oh shit. Okay, okay.
So
Oh
there's
damn,
Freddy.
bro. You
Freddy
got the
Krueger.
Freddy. Oh yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mexican Junior. So there you go. Throwback Freddy. You know what's
What's
funny?
making dream? Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, we have one more entry. Hold on. Oh, this is Jason, I think too. He was showing us that, oh no, it was what's his name? Swiss from Twitter. He's sending this picture too. I don't know if this is him or not, but we'll share it either way. The Deadpool. So that's pretty cool. That was cool too. But I was gonna say my niece, man, I went to go pick her up today because I pick her up on Fridays. And I spoil the crap out of all my nieces. But me and her, I
Yeah.
get her she puts in her taco order, dude, the day before.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
clockwork
wow.
on
Day
Thursday.
before, she's
Day
ready,
before.
bro.
She's
She's
like,
ready,
boom,
dude.
she don't
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Like Myra says, she says she comes correct,
She'll
right?
play. She'll come play.
So
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
like, Uncle, get me what'd she say? Get me two bean and cheese and a potato and egg. I'm like, all right,
Mhm.
got you, girl. So I'll go get up early, go get her. I get to the house to pick her up, man, and she comes out dressed as Freddy Krueger, like the sweater.
Yeah.
'Cause she,
Yeah.
because it's Halloween, she's going to school and all that. So she's all excited, she was happy. And of course, she getting her Dutch Bros, Dutch Bros,
Yeah.
get it right.
That's brothers. That's brothers. Like Myra says.
Like Myra says. Oh, look at. I forgot. Look at Susie
Uh,
finally shared her astronaut costume. Let me go ahead and put
let's
it in
see.
there.
Yeah.
There's Susie.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I
So you
love
got
it.
the astronaut and the I made us Susie.
That's funny. That's funny. I like it. I
Susie
like it.
Susie sounds like she's a lot of fun, dude.
She is. She is. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. I've known her for a long time. She's a really good friend of mine. She's a good time.
She a ball of
She's a good.
energy.
She's a good time. Trust me. Yeah, yeah. She's a good time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. We saw Susie's entry there, and you saw the nun. So how you feeling still, Rick?
Oh man, I love. I'm not gonna. I don't want to go against my Spider-Man guy, right? I like the kid. I like the kid. So Spider-Man has got to be my number three. Um, I do like. I still like the guy with the Shut Up Gina.
Shut
Do
up,
we know
Gina.
who that was though? With the green tie. I just don't know who he is. Or you have
We can
his?
find out. Let me see.
Okay, okay,
I don't know who it is, but we'll find
okay,
out.
okay.
We'll
We
go ahead
can
and
find
text me
out.
back.
Yeah, yeah,
But either way,
yeah.
we'll
And
show
then
the
and then
picture.
yeah. But the nun and Susie as her astronaut. I like those. I like the nun and the astronaut. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah,
Shut up, Gina.
yeah, yeah. So I like Shut Up Gina. I like the nun and I like Susie, the astronaut. So I think that's sorry, Spider-Man. I think. Sorry, kid. We'll
But
get
what
you.
happened was,
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. You'll understand when you grow up.
uh,
You'll understand when you grow up, big dog. Like when you grow up, you'll understand. Whoever sent that Spider-Man kid, um,
we'll get something.
DM
We'll get
me.
something.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
get
yeah.
something.
DM me on Twitter. Whoever sent that Spider-Man, DM me on Twitter if you don't follow me on Rich Fernandez, and I'll give you a little something. But
I give
I
him a
gotta,
card. I got a
I give, yeah,
wimpy
yeah,
rookie
yeah,
here.
yeah,
I got a
exactly,
wimpy.
yeah, yeah.
I give it
I
to
got,
the
I
kid.
gotta, I
I got
gotta
him.
go again, bro. You'll know when you grow up, bro. You'll understand. So I'm gonna go with number third place, my guy with the green tie and the Shut Up
Yeah.
Gina, and then the nun throwing the fingers, and then my girl Susie as astronaut.
All
So
right.
yeah,
I think I'm gonna go tonight as a Batman, dude. I have the mask here. I didn't have time to go get me a new costume. I have this mask here. I got the cape y todo, so probably just do that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Easy, simple. Put on the mask, put on the cape. I
Mhm.
think I got the Batman T-shirt somewhere that has the
Yeah,
muscles drawn on the shirt.
yeah, yeah, exactly,
So we'll see. We'll see.
exactly.
I'll put something together before I head on out there. But it's gonna be fun at chance tonight, man. After I get out of
Yeah,
work. All right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and bring the show to a close because I gotta go. I gotta go make an appointment with the ER or something, dude. Porque no, man,
oh
my shoulder's
man,
killing me,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. All right,
I
cool.
want to be
Well,
correct. I want to be correct. I might have to be
yeah,
doing some
yeah.
drinking over at Sean's for the pain, but I'll be good. I'll be good.
I'll make you feel better. I'll make
Yeah,
you feel better. Yeah,
definitely, man. But it'd be fun, dude. Like I said, we'll see if we can get Susie to go out there. Maybe Steph wants to go out there too. It'd be
yeah,
fun just for them
yeah,
to hang out and
yeah.
have fun with
Mhm,
the gente.
mhm.
All right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and see
Absolutely.
you boys on. Well, I'm not gonna be able to see you guys until Wednesday because my daughter's getting married on Monday and Tuesday. We got family and all this other stuff
Okay,
coming into
okay,
town. So
okay.
I'll see you all on Wednesday. But I think
Okay.
that Mike is going to have you on the show with him in my absence, so y'all can keep on doing what you do.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in Phoenix Sunday. I'll be in LA Wednesday. So yeah, but I'll be ready. I'll be ready for the show. So
you send me the invite. Bye.
oh, Susie will be there. Trust you me.
Hey,
Trust
she's
you
gonna have a
me.
lot of
Yeah,
fun,
yeah,
dude. She's gonna have a lot of fun.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, man. We'll see you boys. I'll see you boys on Wednesday. Rick and Mike will probably see you guys on Monday and Tuesday holding the fort
Yep.
down here.
Yeah.
So
Stay
hopefully
puro.
be puro, have a good time tonight, but be safe, man. If you need
Yeah, be
somebody to
safe. Yeah.
take you home, make
Yeah.
sure you call Uber or
Yeah.
Lyft, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be driving.
Make good decisions. Be safe. Stay puro.
Yeah. Laters.